Greetings, thanks for joining me. You most likely already saw my brunette to blonde video. Don't try this at home. This is what I ended up with after 4 days of stripping all that dark brown out of my hair. If you haven't seen that video, hit the pause button, go watch that video first. I put it up on, I think, August 4th. So check out my August 4th video. I'll be right here waiting for you when you come back, and then I'm going to show you the final step to hopefully get me to the perfect blonde color. This is pretty good. After 4 days of tinkering with different L'Oreal hair care products to try to strip out all my dark brown, I was pretty happy with this, but it's not the finished product. The last time I went from dark brown to dark blonde, wow, that took at least, I think, 3 visits to my color specialist. I think I was out the door $250 per visit to the salon. My visa was getting a little heavy at that point. So I was happy that I was able to get to this without putting that much money on the credit card. We pay a premium for color specialists here in Southern California. And all you big city girls out there, I know you're nodding your head right now going, yep, that's exactly what I spend every time I go to the salon for highlights. The really good colorists are worth the money, especially if you just don't have the patience and the time to do it yourself. If you're happy with going to your colorist and spending the money, keep on keeping on. I applaud you for that. I personally can't afford to spend that much money to get to this blonde, and then after that, every 6 weeks, I have to go back and spend another probably a good $200 just to maintain the highlighting. It's hard being a girl, especially when you're coloring your hair constantly like I am. And I know there are a lot of color junkies out there just like me. We all are in the same boat. So I'm going to show you how I am trying to go in a much cheaper way from dark brown to dark blonde. And today is toner day. Schwarzkopf. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Schwarzkopf? Schwarzkopf? Schwarzkopf is the brand, and their line is called Blonde Me. And this is Premium Care Developer. I went for the 2% 7 volume, which is the lowest strength that this comes in. And because I tortured my hair for 4 days already, I decided I was going to go with the lowest strength, hopefully to minimize any further damage to my hair. Maintains the hair's natural moisture balance, smooths the hair surface. I like that because that's what I need, because my hair is a little dry after all that torture. I'm going to be using 2 different toner colors, and I'm really excited about the colors that I chose. First, Ice. And Ice, supposedly, is the anti-yellow color, and that's what I need. And I'm going to be using Ice on all the ends because that's where the most yellow and orangey yellow is being held in the hair still. So Ice is going on the ends of the hair. And then sand. Sand from the roots down, and then wherever I end with the sand, that's where the Ice will start and it will go to the end. That's my plan. Wish me luck. I'm using teacups. In 1 teacup, I have the sand with a little bit of Ice mixed in. Schwarzkopf says you can mix all the toners together to get to your desired tone. So I mixed sand with a tiny little bit of Ice. And then in my other teacup, I have just Ice. Both mixed with the developer. And I'm using my fancy little applicators from my L'Oreal vanilla icing. Remember from the first video, this is the applicator from the L'Oreal vanilla icing. And I like it so much, I thought it would be perfect for applying my toners. So I have 1 for Ice and 1 for sand. So I am going to put this on as if I'm highlighting the hair, because this kind of yellowy orange tone that's going on in my dark blonde, it's almost like a caramelly blonde, and I like the caramel color, so I'm going to leave little bits of that yellowy orange blonde uncolored, untoned. And I'm going to do the toning as if I were highlighting. So I really like having lots of multi-tone in the hair when I'm blonde. Sand first. And then finishing it off with ice. I'm starting pretty high with the ice because I want it to be lightest here in the front. It's really messy. It's messier than using highlighter product because that has a thicker consistency. Ugh. Ugh. Toner on the tongue. Okay, so I got the whole front section done. I'm doing a chunk on my left, then a chunk on my right, and then a chunk on my left, and then a chunk on my right. And I'm just rotating like that as I work my way back to the back of the hair, to the back of the head. And I'm just picking out little pieces, just like I did in the first video. And I changed tactics. Paintbrushes are multi-purpose brushes. They also work really well as toner brushes. So I'm using my paintbrush and I'm brushing the toner down here at the roots, and that way I'm not picking up all the hair that I'm at this very moment picking out. So now I'm just putting some of the sand toner on my paintbrush and I'm just brushing it on the roots. And it's doing a really good job. The paintbrush is doing a really good job at not picking up the other hairs that I just painstakingly picked out. Then also with the sand, now I'm going to use this brush and just brush it the rest of the way up as high as I want the sand toner to go. And then this little brush has ice on it, and that's going on the ends. Ice on the ends and sand from the roots to about halfway down the hair. And I'm just making sure that the hair is very well coated on both sides. And I'm just twisting it together to keep it out of the way. So I'm going to continue doing that as I work my way further back. And then the very back here, I don't know if I mentioned before, I didn't color that at all. I like to keep the hair underneath untouched. I like that dark and then blonde contrast. So I'm not going to be coloring any of the hair back here. I'm just going to be toning the hair that I bleached blonde last time. Okay, I'll check back in with you once I make more progress. Woo! I look like some kind of orangey, yellow-haired sea creature right now, don't I? That's what it looks like when I'm done doing all the chunks that I wanted to tone. I have some of the ice toner left over. I'm just going to go through all these orangey pieces that I picked out that didn't get toned, and I'm just going to do the ends of all these little pieces of hair. So I'm just going to go through and just pick out a chunk of hair and just do the tip. Just like that. It's a lot more fun than it looks, trust me. This is super fun. It's very time consuming, but it's kind of fun. Now I'm gonna put 25 minutes on the timer. When my 25 minutes is up, I'm gonna rinse this all out, condition my hair, blow dry it, and come back and show you if this worked. Hopefully I'll have fantastic results for you. I'll be back. I love Schwarzkopf. I'm really happy. I'll show you what the hair is doing now. And this is what this side of the hair is doing. If you can see the difference from earlier today, it's a big difference. So now I'm at the point where I have my dream dark blonde hair color. Thank you, Schwarzkopf. I love you. I am going to be your customer for the rest of my life. Color me happy, because that's what I am. I'm really happy. I think we should do a happy dance. will have whiplash when I wake up tomorrow, but that's okay because I needed to do a happy dance because I'm a happy girl. I was schwitzing from all my dancing. My happy dance made me a little glistening. Okay, there we go. Anyway, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you learned something, especially if you're planning on a new hair change and you're planning on doing it yourself at home. I hope you found this video and the previous video extremely helpful. Good luck to you. Drop me a note down below and let me know how you go. Or you can send me a photo on Instagram. I would love to see a before and after of your hair change. Oh, I'm gonna have whiplash tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.